Top 10 Amazon scams to avoid at all cost. Online shopping is the most convenient form of purchase there is. There is almost nothing that isn't available online nowadays. It's famous for its blunt concept. That is, allowing the consumer to fully browse for products and to be able to put certain prices to comparison. It is quite normal for people to prefer this mean to shop. It's fast, convenient, and perfect for those ones introverted, as there is little to no physical human interaction. With this increasing in the demand for online platforms featuring your desired goods, e-shopping comes along its cons. It has significantly increased the quantity of hackers and scammers that are desperate to make some easy money. Online shopping may be a convenient format to shop at, but it's also an easy platform to scam people by catching minor details about their credit cards. Below are mentioned the top 10 scams occurring on the e-platform Amazon. Number 1. The COVID job scam. Since the pandemic had given rise to a series of people around the world to lose their stable jobs and cause utmost financial crisis, fraudsters see this as a personal opportunity to swindle money out of you. And honestly, understandably so. But trusting every call or mail you get is not the way to go. The scam usually begins with the victim receiving a call being offered a work-at-home job. The fraudster request you to either make your well-required starter kit or submit to the starter fee for your program by paying in the form of gift cards or any other untraceable money transfer method. Since this method is fraud is aided by the methodically placed phone calls, the one way to detect this scam is to remember that Amazon department management never requires you to relay your private information. They aren't permitted to do so. So if you receive a call from someone claiming to be an Amazon official and require you to submit your personal information, you should know it's a scam. Number 2. The family emergency scam. This scam begins with the victim either receiving a call or an email by a certified lawyer or a family representative declaring how the victim family members has either been involved in something illicit or is facing an emergency situation that requires urgent help. But what means to help you can offer them, you may ask. The fraudster convinces the victim to pay firsthand in the form of untraceable Amazon gift cards that amount to a large sum of money as a mandatory settlement fee. They would consistently convince you to pay, and upon final denial, they would threaten to make situation for your family member quite hard. This scam targets the older sector of our community that have been vulnerable to the idea of family.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi,
You know who this is?
Randy?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
I've been in a car wreck.
All right, Dad?
Due to the pandemic, particularly cutting off all means of physical contact with your distant family members. Number 3. The COVID-19 scam. This form of scam features you, a potential victim, to receive an email where the scammers targets your level of empathy by portraying pity for the ones actively suffering from COVID and losing their lives due to the lack of financial support. They tend to play onto your fear of losing someone close to you and by utter manipulation and gaslighting. Another form of these scams would be performed via email, where the perpetrators poses as an individual from a domestic or national authorities unit and provides you with the link regarding COVID's update. Upon clicking the link, the computer almost immediately gets infected with malware and your personal information gets stolen, leading to identity theft and drainage of your bank accounts. Number 4. Emails with the words discounts or winning. Discounts and free gifts, the two infamous words that gets almost every hyped. Because let's be real, who doesn't adore a free discount coupon or a chance to acquire a free iPhone? What you don't know is behind such emails, text is always a predator, aiming at attaining every chance to get to infiltrate your computer and gain your personal information. This is a very common phishing scheme and results in similar consequences as to what was presented in the aforementioned COVID-19 scam. To protect yourself from such a lowly crime that would later shatter your self-esteem, please do your thorough research in correlation to any email whatsoever. Amazon certainly does not offer pre-thank you for being a loyal consumer coupons, and that too via unsolicited spam mail. Number 5. The fake confirmation email. Scammers are prone to occasionally sending unsuspecting users fake confirmation emails. However, as soon as you happen to open them up, it almost always requires some form of login detail that you need to fill in the process with the alleged confirmation. After you do so, the scammers tend to get complete control over your email, either bank account or any other required login details. And before we know it, the bank information you upon the consistent withdrawal of money from your accounts. The while it takes for the credit card statement to arrive for review, the scammer is long gone, leaving no crumbs relating to their existence behind to trace. Number 6. Calls out about unauthorized purchases from your account. Calls and messages are one of the best ways scammers get to you, as it's easy, avoids access, time-consuming, and the hardest to track due to numbers of being easily edited to appear different, or burner phones rarely ping to any towers. This nefarious scheme involves the scammers firstly phoning their chosen victim, inform them about some oddly inflated purchases being actively made using their account. They follow this story by demanding you to submit either your bank credentials, social security number, or your debit card information for them to process and review these purchases. Number 7. Text message saying that you won a prize. For this game, the fraudster sends messages information their victim upon their luck striking and winning free prizes. This is usually performed via text, and like most people would click onto the provided link without considering the dangers awaiting you. This enables the scammers to gain full access to your personal information, including all the other essentials or anything that could be used against you. They can be used that material to blackmail you to submitting more money to them. These links, since they are prone to installing unsolicited malware onto your computers, given access to your personal information such as your name, date of birth, etc., which increases the chances of identity theft. Number 8. Fake online listing. Making your favorite purchases is quite fun, but dealing with the seller's demand certainly serves to be a massive turn-off. Certain sellers demand payments in the form of gift cards rather than cash, which makes the process a lot lengthier and annoying. However, this should ring your major alarm bells, because by now you must have realized how payments through gift cards is a massive red flag due to the absence of direct monetary transactions which had already been performed through gift cards. The easiest way to protect yourself from this scheme is always look out for gift card requests. They are almost always sketchy, and in some cases, right after committing the gift card purchases, the seller goes off the grid, leaving no traces. You either get your product nor the money you have lost back. Number 9. The write a review for Amazon scams. You may receive a pop-up advertisement or an email relaying your opportunity is to win an easy $50 or $100 simply by writing reviews for Amazon. These scammers seem so legitimate, everyone would fall for them. The site you would direct to initially is awfully similar to the Amazon's official website, causing little to no doubt regarding its legitimacy. It is prone to appearing near the infamous retail buying period and targets people all across the world who have access to Amazon. Since these scammers offer such a big monetary compensation, anyone would be tampered, but the portrayed legitimacy really takes the cake. These sites are again designed to infiltrate malware onto your computers, stealing your personal credentials, aiding identity theft. Number 10. The fake product scam. Sellers presents all across Amazon have been performed this scheme for years now. The consumer desired products would be advertised to seem fully legitimate and branded, the item being charged for its original price. However, upon delivery, product turns out to be a rip-off of its original, with the quality not even being a quarter as good as its original. Counterfeit sellers have been infiltrating Amazon for all of its history, and although the establishment works quite hard on removing such sellers from the site, bogus sellers use varying techniques to pass the originality test and remains on the site, making large sum of profits. This can be easily avoided. Before you commit to your massive impulsive haul and order your item, do your thorough research and check the seller's reviewing and feedback provides just below the item. It doesn't consume a lot of precious time, neither does it interfere with your habit of overspending. It's a simple preventive measure for, at the very least, receiving the product worth your money.